So, next we look at appropriate pronoun usage on the Purdue website. So, appropriate pronoun usage. Because English has no generic singular or common sex pronoun, we have used he, his, him in such expressions as the student needs his pencil. When we constantly personify the judge, the critic, the executive, the author, and so forth as male by using the pronoun he, we are subtly conditioning ourselves against the idea of a female judge, critic, executive, or author. So, here we're told that English has no singular pronoun which refers to, which is unisex, which refers to both males and females. We have pronouns like he, him, she, her. We have pronouns like he and him, which refer to males. So, in a sentence like the student needs his pencil, this was old fashioned because the student is referred to as a masculine, is referred to using a masculine pronoun. But the student can also be a girl. Student needs her pencil. So we're told that when we use common nouns like judge, critic, executive, author, and so on, and we use the pronoun, the masculine pronoun he, to refer to the judge, the critic, the executive, or author, we are subtly conditioning ourselves against the idea of a female judge, critic, executive, or author. So, uh, there are several alternative approaches for ending the exclusion of women that results from the pervasive use of masculine pronouns. So, masculine pronouns are used pervasively, they're used almost everywhere. But if we use masculine pronouns, uh, then we are leaving out the possibility of women occupying uh, the positions in society. So, how can we rephrase sentences which include both men and women? There are several ways in which we can include women, so we can recast into the plural. Originally, in the original sentence, give each student his paper as soon as he is finished. So his, the words his and he are masculine. So it is thought here that each student is masculine, but the student can also be a girl or a female, or it can be feminine. So how do you include females also? The alternative is give students their papers as soon as they are finished. So instead of his and he, we can use their and they. So we're replacing the singular masculine pronoun with the plural forms. So give students their papers as soon as they are finished. So that would include both girls and boys. Next, we can reword to eliminate gender problems. So in the original sentence, the average student is worried about his grade. So if we talk about average students in this sentence, it is seen that it is thought that most of the average students are masculine. So how do you eliminate this? The alternative is the average student is worried about grades. So we have reworded the sentence to include both girls and boys, masculine and feminine. Next, replace the masculine pronoun with one, you, or sparingly he or she as appropriate. So we can replace the masculine pronoun he and his with one or you. Let's look at the example. If the student was satisfied with his performance on the pre-test, he took the post-test. This is the original, in which the sentence uses the masculine pronouns his and he. So the alternative is to use one you or he or she. The alternative says a student who was satisfied with her or his performance on the pretest took the post-test. So instead of his and he, we're using her or his. So that includes both masculine and feminine. Alternate male and female examples and expressions. Be careful not to confuse the reader. So we can interchange male and female pronouns. In the original, let each student participate. Has he had a chance to talk? Could he feel left out? So in these sentences, it is thought that each student is masculine. But the alternative says, let each student participate. As she had a chance to talk, could he feel left out? So here, the word student is referred to by both the feminine pronoun she as well as by the masculine pronoun he. So this includes both males and females, masculine and feminine. Next, indefinite pronouns. Using the masculine pronouns to refer to an indefinite pronoun, everybody, everyone, anybody, anyone, also has the effect of including women. So, what are indefinite pronouns? Indefinite pronouns refer to one in a group. So, if we have a group of 10 students, the teacher can say, has anyone done their assignment? So, here anyone refers to one in the group, but it does not refer to anyone definitely, so it's an indefinite pronoun. Has someone done his or her assignment? So, someone refers to one in the group, and it is indefinite, it is not definite. So, words like everybody, everyone, anybody, anyone, etc. are called indefinite pronouns. So, if we use he to refer to the indefinite pronouns, then it will exclude women. So, how do we take care of this? In all but strictly formal uses, plural pronouns have become acceptable substitutes for the masculine singular. So, let's look at the examples. Original, anyone who wants to go to the game should bring his money tomorrow. So, the word his refers to anyone. So, how do we include women? Anybody who wants to go to the game should bring their money tomorrow. So there will include both masculine and feminine. So I'll read that rule again. In all but strictly formal uses, plural pronouns have become acceptable substitutes for the masculine singular. So instead of the masculine singular his, we're using the plural pronouns there. So an alternative to this is merely changing the sentence. So English is very flexible, so there's little reason to write yourself into a corner. So, the original, anyone who wants to go to the game should bring his money. So, again, in this sentence, the word his refers to anyone. It is including only the masculine pronoun. So, how do we rewrite this? How do we change this? The alternative is people who want to go to the game should bring their money. So, people is referred to by their. So there includes both masculine and feminine. So these are some of the ways in which we can use pronouns appropriately.